Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, we've got a pair of wide receivers who certainly want to be targeted throughout the game. It's Beckham's Giants going up against Jackson's Redskins. So let's go now to East Rutherford, New Jersey, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. Two NFC East teams about to go at it as we join you from MetLife Stadium.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Phil Simms just prior to kickoff for this primetime extravaganza, and this adds another whole layer of excitement when you have this game under the lights.
I think you said it right. Center stage. Players love it. Anytime you turn on the lights, they know it's special, and it brings out the emotion out of the players. And also, let's don't forget, the fans, they've been here all afternoon getting ready, so we're going to have a loud crowd also.
The Redskins are ready to run back this kick. And Josh Brown looks set now to kick it away. With that kick, these two rivals are ready to go. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line.
He emerged as a star for Coach Art Briles at Baylor, went on to win the Heisman, and come into the league as a first-round pick, quarterback Robert Griffin III.
I think when you talk about Robert Griffin III, you're going to see a quarterback who's going to finally mature. He understands the NFL now. After his first 3 years in the league, it's been rough at times, but he has the throwing arm and the speed to do either one he wants and make it work.
The Redskins take it from the 28. Thomas is there to make the tackle. Setting the offensive lineup, one of the fastest wide receivers in the NFL is Deshaun Jackson.
You know, he's fast, he's limber, he can go across the field, he can catch the short passes, and he can get deep down the field. You're right, he's one of the best in the NFL.
The Redskins will take the snap from the 30. It's Andre Roberts on the receiving end.
Well, the dink and dunk quarterbacks, they love to see cover 3 because they know they're going to drop back and just throw the short passes underneath. Good job by the quarterback taking advantage of this defense.
First down here. First down here after the completion. RG3 from the gun. Reed's got it on a pass that had some heat.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
This play set up by the long gainer.
Griffin from the gun. Griffin's going to slide and avoid the hit.
That's a really smart job that time by the quarterback. Pick up all the yards you can, and before you're going to get hit, slide in there like you're going to second base.
As we look at this defensive lineup, linebacker John Beeson is a big-time leader for this unit.
Anytime you get a middle linebacker who has really good talent and leadership skills, you got a guy that you want to call your middle linebacker and the quarterback of your defense.
2nd and 8.
Has his target. That's a gain of 8.
The drag route is a huge part of every offense now in the NFL. It's where the receiver starts on one side of the football, goes across the field, looking for those spots where he can catch it, and the quarterback that time threw it at the right time, right on target, good yardage, just short of the first down.
The Redskins snap it at the 31. Space to work. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The Giants with a nickel look here on defense. First down and 10. And Morris is taking the handoff. He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line. And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down. Morris lined up as the single back. Another handoff right back to him.
Morris is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
It's third down coming up. Double tight end formation. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
That time, nice job. Offensive line gives him a little hole, and he gets in there and shows his toughness and picks up the first down.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. RG3 has it under center. First down at the 18. Takes it out of the eye. They deck him in the backfield.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
That is play number 10 on this drive. Second down and 11. One-handed catch.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
Offense heading to the line for the 11th play of the drive. Midway through the first. And incomplete as Garcon can't hold on.
Garcon's going to be so mad at himself for dropping that football because receivers, you never know when your chance is going to come. And then finally, you get open, they call a play where you're the primary guy. It's right there, and you drop it. Well, don't get down on yourself. Stay up. The football will come your way again.
This will be the offense's 12th play of the drive. Second and goal from the 5. And Morris loss is marked down after a gain of 4.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
Mounting a serious drive. That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line. He'll get it. He is in for the touchdown. That's a big way to get the momentum in your favor with that touchdown, Phil.
Yeah, nothing like it. Midway through the first quarter, you're on top of the other team, and you just feel like, hey, we got things under control, and you're putting pressure on the opposition to go out there and try to make something happen.
The Redskins getting set for the extra point. Makes the PAT. Griffin's going to look on now from the sidelines. That last drive, he contributed more than 50 yards in the air. The Giants prepared to return the kickoff. Parker's got a chance to return this one. And at the 49, he'll be brought down. And leading the Giants onto the field is quarterback Eli Manning, a two-time Super Bowl winner, two-time Super Bowl MVP.
Well, once again, Eli Manning takes the field. This guy has never missed a snap in his NFL career. Knows how to avoid trouble, doesn't take the big hits, and you give this guy time, he'll get it done.
The Redskins defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. First down at the 49. The pass is incomplete. Cruz was the intended target. Taking a look at the offense now. Always coming out of the slot, and that is wide receiver Victor Cruz.
Jim, he's just one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. How about that? Undrafted out of UMass, and what a job he has done here in the NFL.
Second down and 10. The reception by Beckham. Gains 18.
Well, he's got talent. This receiver can make the catches when you throw it his way. And I think his talent, the way offenses are designed, and the rules of the NFL, it makes guys like him almost unstoppable.
Back to the Giants and Redskins. Is this a rivalry built on respect, or is it something stronger than that?
I think it's definitely a rivalry built on respect. I think they both look forward to playing each other. They've been in the NFC, the same division, for so long. They're so close when you talk about terms of distance between the two cities. Just a lot of fun to see them play each other.
Player to watch today is quarterback D'Angelo Hall.
I like D'Angelo Hall. He can play the inside receiver, very aggressive, and there are times when he's one of the better defensive backs in the NFL.
At the 31, here we go. Second and 10. And Jennings going to secure the handoff. That's Goldson making the stop. The defense accepts the penalty. And after that penalty, it's now 2nd down and 16. Jennings got it on the handoff. Robinson's there to take him down. On the way, 3rd down. Vereen lined up in the backfield. Manning's pass will go for an incompletion.
The Giants don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
The Giants set now to attempt the field goal. The kick, it's through there. The kick is good.
Well, that time the offense had great field position. They don't take advantage of it, but at least they get 3 points. Good job by the kicker coming in and getting some points on the board.
Josh Brown about to boot it down the field. The Redskins offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last possession ended in a touchdown. Phil, let's see if they can do it again.
Very well done. Loved what I saw out there on the offense the last time. They mixed it up and they showed a lot of confidence. You can see the speed of the football team and try to duplicate what they just did.
First down at the 27. And Morris is handed the football. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Morris is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
It's now 2nd down. They give it to him on the counter. And Morris is stopped there.
The Giants defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
It'll be 3rd down. The Redskins will look to get to the 37 to pick up a first down. And Griffin's pass will go incomplete.
Redskins put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
The Redskins call for the punt. Beckham is going to take this one from the 24. And a run back of about 7. The Giants put some points on the board on their previous possession, but it was just a field goal. They'll be looking to add some more right here.
Yeah, they will. And, listen, when you talk about touchdown drives, you have to kick a field goal. What does that mean? That means you failed on 3rd down. Just not a good play on 3rd down. They got to do better in that situation. If they do, that's going to lead to 7 points.
The Giants from the 32. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands.
Selling this play big time. The defense, they go for the run fake, and that's why he has time to throw the football and makes the completion. Good job.
Now 1st and 10. Jennings going to take the handoff now. The Giants bring in an extra tight end for this play. 2nd down and 10. Donnell with the reception. D'Angelo Hall makes the hit. A player is down on the field, and the training staff comes out, and we'll step aside for just a moment. We'll head back to the field now. Danielle Bellini is working to get us an update on that injury as soon as possible.
Yeah, it looks like an upper body injury. You could tell he was favoring it as he came off the field. And once we know more, of course, we'll tell everybody out there what went on.
They move the chains with about a minute and a half to go here in the first quarter. Let's see how they back up the big play here. And Jennings taking the handoff. Johnson's there that time for the tackle.
Jennings, a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Now inside the 30 at the 29.
The Giants have it at the 29. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
The Giants do a good job that time on 2nd down. They don't force the football down the field. They throw it short. They pick up some solid yards to make it a good situation for them. 3rd and short.
The offense needs 2 yards here on 3rd down after the completion. The play is made by Beckham. The first quarter is in the books, and we've seen a pitcher's duel thus far. Which defense is going to crack first? We'll be back after this. Here we are about to start the second quarter, and both offenses still seem to be trying to figure out a game plan for this one, Phil.
The heck with figuring out things. It's time to open it up a little bit. You got to take some chances to make positive plays in this league. These are good defenses, so if you want to get some productive plays on the offensive side, take a chance and go down the field with the football.
They come to the line of scrimmage at the 20.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Jennings marked down after a gain of 9.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
This next play will take place at the 11.
The Redskins lined up in the nickel. Second down and 1. Larry Donnell has the catch. And that'll gain just a few yards.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
First down on the way. Jennings going to secure the handoff. Good work by the defense. This will be a loss of 3.
What a job by the defense down on the goal line. They were playing run all the way. It was a run. They got the penetration, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
Coming up to the line at the 11.
Vereen, the lone setback this time.
2nd and 11.
Makes the grab.
Touchdown. And here in quarter number 2, they've taken the lead with that touchdown.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator, boy, he's got to be happy with the play calls and the execution by the players on the offensive side. That was a good, smart drive.
The Giants getting set for the extra point.
And the point after is good. The Redskins back now for the return. Going to look to try and get back on top. Scores 10-7.
The Redskins ready to return the kick.
Catches it at the 9 and starts his return. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Amukamara is making his way back onto the field, and there's no question who's been the man in charge out there for this defense as they built up this lead.
There's nothing like being the man, isn't it? I mean, you could relate to that, I think, because you are the man, Jim, and so is, hey, on the defensive side, he is absolutely the man.
First down at the 24. And Morris has got it on the handoff. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day. The Redskins trail in this one, and the running game has not been an asset. And Morris has had a really hard time of it, and right now his team with it behind knows they have to get him to step up.
Well, they do. You want your running back to step up. But when you see a running game struggle like we have seen so far here today, Jim, it always comes down to this. The offensive line is getting dominated, so there's no chance for the running back to get anything done. The offensive line, they've got to change up. Morris is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
First and 10. Handoff by Griffin. Gains 13.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. handoff, trying to plow ahead. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Coming to the line at the 45.
For this play, they'll go with two tight ends. The Redskins will take the snap from the 45. Now makes the move to the right.
That's just not a good call on the offensive side. You know, when it's second and short, they think, well, let's just pick up the first down, or the defense was ready. You got to have better play calling than that.
Third down on the way. It's becoming evident here, partner, that this defense has done quite a job so far and is ready for this occasion. I know it's only the second quarter, but they've dictated the pace of this one.
You are right. I know it's early in the game, like you said, but so far the defense is winning the battle, and I think we kind of expected that coming into today's game.
They're in punting formation. And a touchback. The Giants back on the field with their offense now. They've scored on each of their last two drives and have to be feeling pretty confident right now at the start of this one.
Yeah, it is amazing what the mind can do sometimes on the football field. You go out there and you score, and you feel like nothing can stop you. So it would not be surprised to see them to go out there and have success again.
The Giants come to the line in a tight game here in the second quarter. The score's 10-7. Manning will take the snap from the shotgun. What a catch by Odell Beckham Jr. That's reception number 4 for him.
The Giants coaching staff has done a good job of mixing things up today on first down. The pass catches the defense off guard. They pick up solid yards. Now it's second and short.
Manning's completion percentage 70% on the day. Second and short. They'll go draw. The tackle's made and the first down is picked up.
Jennings is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
The Giants come out with a split backfield. First and 10. Launches it down the field. Tough catch.
Nice throw down the field. Big game by the offense. Nothing like big passing plays. And the quarterback put it right on the money.
Now moving the football to the 10-yard line.
Here's the first snap after the big play. And he's forced to the ground.
Well, this is about as bad as it gets for a quarterback in a situation like this. You're near the goal line, and they give you a chance to throw the football, and you take a sack. Oh, my gosh. I wouldn't want to be him in that film session tomorrow.
The line of scrimmage is the 17.
Gets the handle here. Robinson's there to make the stop.
Jim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with the pass, and if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
3rd down following the run.
It's an empty backfield for Manning this time.
They'll go shotgun here. Looking at every option.
Dwayne Harris hauls it in.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
Brown's lining up for the field goal. He's 1 for 1 so far today.
The kick is good.
Well, Jim, if this guy was a golfer, he would lead the golf tour in driving accuracy. He is a machine when it comes to kicking field goals.
Josh Brown about to boot it down the field. Thompson's got it.
And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. Pierre Paul's making his way back onto the field. And what can you say about what he's done so far? A game changer out there for this defense to this point.
Yeah, he's been dominant. His presence on the field, you can see it, you can feel it. It's really a lot of fun to watch.
Griffin's got no one behind him. Just a quarterback waiting for the snap. 1st down at the 30.
Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete.
Well, when there's man-to-man coverage on the defensive side, and the defense does a job like this where they are covering those receivers, there is nothing a quarterback can do except that, throw another incomplete pass.
The Redskins will take the snap from the 30. Morris looking for a lane. Gains 5. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a 1st down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The Giants' defense now is going to go nickel.
3rd and 5. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
That's reception number 2 for him.
Receivers get scared sometimes running that slant route. They know their linebackers inside running towards them because they're watching the quarterback's eyes.
Phil, the Giants and the Redskins, you played in this game so many times, and what thoughts come to mind when you think Giants, Redskins?
I just think of a great rivalry, Jim, no doubt about it. You know, you think of all the great players that have played for the Washington Redskins over the many years. I mean, even Joe Theismann and John Riggins of recent memory in the Giants. All the list goes back for the last 50, 60, 70 years of all the tremendous players that have worn the Giant uniform.
Second and 13. Catch made.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have. When the window of opportunity is very small, quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
Griffin's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Now looking at third down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Makes the reception. He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line. Halftime, 2 minutes away. All right, following the 2-minute warning, we've got a defense trying to maintain the lead as we head towards halftime.
All set up now at the 21.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Gets it out for the completion. That's a gain of 7.
The Redskins did a good job that time throwing a pass on first down and picked up some nice yards. Now second and short really puts the defense in a tough position.
Griffin's now completed 4 in a row. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Griffin in the shotgun formation. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. That's his first reception today.
First down by the offense in the red zone, and, if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
Stepping up to the line of scrimmage, the 5-yard line.
The Giants with a nickel look here on defense. No margin for error from just outside the goal line. Robert Ayers takes him to the ground. The Redskins are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Offense ready to play after calling a timeout. The big sack on the last play brings up second down and 11. The Redskins come out in a bunch set. RG3 from the gun. Griffin over to Garcon. The Redskins decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only 1. This long drive continues. Third and goal from the 5. The pass is intercepted. And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20.
You got to stay aggressive on the defensive side. That time the defense did. Even though the offense was going in to score, they come up with the big play, and they get the interception inside their own 20-yard line.
And Eli Manning now ready for action.
He has been on target in this game.
On target, on rhythm, man, does he have it going. That is for sure. It's pretty to watch him play when it's going well.
First down at the 20. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands. The Giants signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used.
We're back, and the offense is ready to roll after the timeout.
That was a nice reception, but not enough for the first down. Second down coming up.
And Jennings lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Rashad Jennings with the reception.
The Giants, one timeout remaining. Third down now.
The Giants get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first.
Perrine off the left side.
The Redskins with no timeouts left. Everybody's back out on the field now after that defensive timeout. The Giants will punt the football. And the punt is kicked out of bounds. The Redskins offense has been nowhere in sight here for quite a while. 3 consecutive drives that have come away empty. What about it, Phil?
That is the old phrase, MIA. They are definitely missing in action because there's no action on the offensive side. It's time for the quarterback to call the right plays and help his team out and get this thing moving.
RG3 out of the pistol. First down at the 29.
And Morris is handed the football.
Collins is in on the tackle. And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down.
Jim, good job by the offense here. You don't have any timeouts left, so you must get that football snap, see how many plays you can get in before the game is over.
Gains 15.
Neither offense able to pull away in a first half that saw two defenses matching each other step for step. Larry Ridley coming up next to break down this first half.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Both teams have had their moments so far today, and that's why we have a tight game on our hands. We'll have to see if either side can take control in the second half. All right, let's roll those moving pictures. Now to the middle of the first. Handoff and run goes up the middle. And finally on play 14, they score. That takes the lead up to 7. We go to the second. Randall's going to make the catch in traffic, and he capped off the long drive with the TD. Giants go up by 3. Giants have the football midway through the second. Randall's wide open, able to make the grab, and it's going to end up going for a gain of 57. Third down from inside the 20. Griffin's throw under pressure leads to the turnover. Collins is happy to come away with the pick, ending the drive. So that will do it for us in the studio. We'll head back to the field now for the start of the second half.
MetLife Stadium is the site of today's game. Jim Nantz, Phil Simms here with the call as we get set for the second half. The Giants prepared to return the kickoff. The second half of this rivalry game is underway. Both teams battling as expected. He's brought down right around the 43-yard line. That return's good for about 35. Close game right now, partner, and you look at the matchup at running back, and neither one of them has really been all that effective.
No, Jim, they have not been. I'll say this to the running backs, to the coaches, to the offensive line, everybody. Stay patient, stay with the run game, and I think it will work.
The Redskins defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Jennings going to take the handoff now.
Jennings never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Second down. Jennings lined up in a single back formation. And Jennings taking the handoff.
Jennings trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
This is third down. That's a false start. Third down after the penalty. The Redskins come out in a dime package. Looking to go deep. He's in the clear. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. And they've established a nice lead here just moments into the second half.
Wow, good job by the offense finding a way to score, but what a terrible job by the defense. No life, no execution, and now you just face a bigger deficit.
Jennings going to secure the handoff.
Hey, interesting decision. I think we're going to see more two-point conversions in the league this year than ever before because kicking an extra point from the 15-yard line, it's not a gimme anymore.
The Redskins ready to return the kick. They're setting up the return.
And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. Griffin III will have it in the pistol. First down at the 25. And Morris is stopped there. That's a gain of 2. The Redskins have tried a couple of different ways to get the running game going, but it hasn't paid off. And Morris has been shut down from his very first carry on.
No balance by this offense, like you said today. They can't run the football, but I've said this all the time. It's not always about just dominating physically and blocking up front. Running backs have to do their part. They have to make good decisions, and they got to break some tackles.
Handoff out of the eye.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
3rd and 4 coming up. The Redskins snap it at the 31. Jumps into the air and pulls it down.
Good job by the defense. They're well-taught, well-schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have 4th down.
All set to punt here.
Beckham is going to take this one from the 18. Games 16.
Beckham's able to show off his talent on that punt return that time. What speed and quickness. That allows him to break through some of that coverage and picks up good yards.
The Giants have extended their halftime lead, and they haven't wasted any time in doing so as they continue to motor up and down the field.
You know, this is what you got to do in this league now. When it's going well on the offensive side, don't slow down. Don't get conservative. Keep it going. Try to score points and just dominate the other team.
The Giants take it from the 33.
Scans the field.
Second and 10 coming up. Manning's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. Fells with the reception. That's his first reception today. The Giants are in front thanks to their quarterback. Manning's had a huge performance in this one.
When you talk about creating opportunities, that's where you have to give credit to the coaching staff. They have helped the players. The play designs have been good. and the players are taking advantage of it.
The Giants have it at the 39. Scanning the field. Can't find a mark, and this is going to bring up fourth down. Short series this time for the offense. And so now they'll call on Weatherford to punt the football. It'll be a touchback. A look at Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie right there. And throughout these first 3 quarters, it's safe to say that he and this D have been the ones dictating the action.
If you want to be a great defensive player in the NFL, of course you need talent, but you need energy. And that's what defense is about. And, man, Jim, have we seen some energy from him today?
First down at the 20. Handoff out of the I formation. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Morris is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
That leads us to second down. Morris lined up as the single back. And Morris has got it on the handoff. Taylor's able to read that play and make the hit.
Well, but it's third and long. I'll just say this, be very careful on the offensive side.
Third down. Griffin from the gun. Looking long. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
Redskins really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's third and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
They're set to punt it away now. Beckham's tackled down at the 36.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. The fumble by the kick return team, and look out. The football goes out there. They make the recovery. Well, good job of them.
First down at the 36. Has the reception all alone.
That's a nice play that time by the offense, getting the first down. They're up here in the second half, and they're moving the football. That is a great feeling.
First down and 10. Jennings handed the football. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down. The Redskins go with the dime formation here on defense. They go screen with Jennings. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the 1st down. Jim, that's what you want to do. Pick up that 1st down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
Breaking huddle at the 35-yard line.
Eli Manning will take it from the center here. Now 1st and 10. Handoff by Manning. He's taken down at the 30.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a 1st down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down. Shane Vereen lined up in the backfield. Handoff made. And Vereen is stopped there.
Vereen's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back. When there's nowhere to go, hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
3rd and 4 coming up. Eli Manning takes it from the gun. It's into the surefire hands of Odell Beckham Jr.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
And now on 1st down, they'll go back to the air. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the 1st down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm, because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
Manning's now completed 4 in a row. 1st and goal from the 7. Jennings takes it out of the eye. Jennings brought down after picking up 6 on this play. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
Ready to make the stop on the goal line, loading up that defensive front. Takes it again, and Jennings is brought down.
When you get 3rd and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Just a yard away.
Third and goal from the 1. They are all over him behind the line of scrimmage, and a loss of 1.
Oh, my gosh, it is the worst thing you can do on the offensive side. This drives coaches crazy. When you get down near the goal line, you run the football and you lose yards. That's just not being tough enough.
Browns lining up for the field goal. He's 2 of 2 so far today.
And the kick is good for 3.
Their lead a little more secure now, thanks to the kicker. And with the fourth quarter upon us, Bill, they've got to be feeling pretty good about things.
Oh, I think they are. That field goal just gave it an emotional lift. Everything they've done all day has been positive, and boy, they're going to be tough to beat.
Josh Brown about to boot it down the field. Thompson's running this one out. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Giants, what did they tell us in our production meeting this week? Their defense was going to dominate this game. We saw it in the first half, and it continues here on to the second half.
Well, for once, the coaches were right. They said it. They expected their defense to play well, and, it's been better than that. It's been borderline great.
First down at the 26. Morris off the left side. And that's a gain of 9. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Second down here after that run play. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Stands in the pocket. Jackson's going to pull in the bullet pass. That's his third catch of the day.
This is one of those guys, when you talk about receivers, no matter what, he is always open. If the coverage is tight, don't worry. Throw it out there. He'll make a play.
Coming to the line at the 44.
First down following the long play. The give. Wide to the left. The tackle is made at the 40-yard line.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
The third quarter comes to a close, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Not quite as riveting as many expected coming into this one.
The line of scrimmage is at the 40.
He'll take the snap, the first here in the fourth quarter. Breaks free, has some space to work with. First down here. The Giants sat at the line. Dime package. Delayed handoff. Morris looking for a lane. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day. Second down coming up. Reads out wide on the left. And Morris is going to take the handoff now. And that's a gain of maybe 5. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The Redskins lined up, bunch formation. Griffin's back in shotgun formation. And Griffin's pass will go incomplete.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time, he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
The kick is good.
When an offense drives the ball, they always want to get something out of it, get some points. This time, the field goal kicker gets it done. He gives them 3.
Redskins ready to boot the football down the field. Parker's going to run this one out. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Giants offense takes the field after putting together a nice drive on their last possession. They were finally stopped short of the end zone and had to settle for the field goal.
Yeah, they had to settle, but they did a lot of good stuff. And I know on the defensive side, they had them reeling. And now you got to go out there and take advantage of the fact that the defense was guessing last series. Keep them guessing.
It's a 2 tight end formation. And Jennings taking the handoff. Riley's going to make the tackle.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
That'll be 2nd and 4 after the running play. The Redskins with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Donnell with the reception. Riley's there to make the tackle.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Coming to the line of scrimmage, right at midfield. Let's see what they do on 1st down following that huge play. And he is tackled at the 44.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a 1st down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second and 4 coming up. The Giants have it at the 44. Beckham's got it on the screen. Rodgers all over the ball carrier.
quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there, a loss of a couple yards.
It's third down coming up.
The Redskins will come out in the dime. Manning from the shotgun. Throws the pass. Middle of the field and incomplete this time.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
This punt will not be returned. It will never see the field of play as it sails out of bounds. The Redskins stepping back onto the field to get this next drive underway. Their previous possession was a field goal.
Yeah, I think they feel good about that field goal. They made some good plays, and they got down there, and they moved the football, and they got in position where they could kick the field goal. Now you take the knowledge that you gained from that last drive, use it, and try to go down there now and score a touchdown.
They've got to be wondering, though, can they finish off a drive today? First down at the 17. Morris with the grab. Brown's in on the tackle.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
So they complete one, and still it's second down. Griffin standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
The grab by Roberts.
The defense, they have a lead here in the fourth quarter, so they're willing to give up short pass options, but good job by the offense.
On the way, third down.
The Redskins at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. From the shotgun. And it's swatted away.
Good job that time by the defense on third down. Find a way to get off the field. The defender found the way. Knocked that pass down.
The Redskins call for the punt. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. The Redskins defense, Phil, where are they right now mentally after the last time giving up a couple of first downs, but in the end, forcing the punt?
Well, they feel great, and I'll give a lot of credit to the coaches on the sideline. I thought they put the players in good positions, and the players took advantage of it.
The Redskins defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. First down at the 20. That's a gain of 6. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Boy, there's nothing like a draw play. It just catches the defense by surprise, and running backs, they love it because they know they have a chance to get some easy yards.
Second and 4 coming up. Time is beginning to run out here midway in the fourth.
He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Jennings, a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
First down coming up. Manning's going to take the snap from the shotgun. The Giants get a first down. That's his 6th catch of the day. Creating space and being a big target. That's what we've seen out of this guy today, Phil.
No doubt about it. He is a talented tight end. In the NFL, the coaches are doing a better and better job of finding ways to get tight ends more chances to catch the football, and this guy's taking advantage of them so far here today.
First and 10. Here's the handoff. And Vereen is stopped there. This one goes for only a yard. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. Manning's lined up. 2 tight ends set. Secures it with 2 hands. The Giants continue to pass the football, and when they have, they've looked in one familiar direction. Randall's been involved in so many of them, Phil.
Jim, you're right. He knows how to get open. He's one of the best in the NFL. He's got a great pair of hands, and what a day he is having so far.
The line of scrimmage, the 36.
Manning's got it in the gun. Eli Manning out to Victor Cruz.
The slant route made famous by the West Coast offense, something that really I thought came in the league when Bill Walsh started with the 49ers in 1979. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
First and 10. Jennings going to secure the handoff.
Jennings trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Second and 6 coming up. The Giants are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And a gain of 4. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
Vereen's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
After that last carry, it's 3rd and 3. Vereen lined up in the backfield. Gets it again. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Vereen's looking for a place to run the football that time to pick up the 3rd down and short, but nowhere to go. Offensive line gets dominated. Now it's 4th down.
Brown's lining up for the field goal. He's 3 of 3 today.
And he converts here on the field goal try. And that field goal pretty much locks it up. We don't expect any once-in-a-lifetime comebacks on this situation.
No, I don't expect that. Now it's time to just start thinking and having good thoughts in your mind. Don't do anything stupid. Enjoy the fact that you played well all day long, and victory is in grasp.
Redskins ready to return the kick. Makes the catch at the 7. And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. And now we reach the 2-minute warning. We're back. Only 2 minutes remain in this one. In the shotgun formation. Deshaun Jackson on the receiving end. It's first down as they head to the line. Timeout won't be used here. They'll go to the hurry. Griffin's going to take it from the gun. Jackson's got the catch and the first. That's 5 receptions on the day. We'll go no huddle. The Redskins will take the snap from the 45. Surveys. And it's picked up by Rogers Cromartie. What a horrible time to throw the interception. But hats off to the defense here, Phil. They come up with the stop, the play, the takeaway at just the right time.
Yeah, listen, I give the defense all the credit in a situation like this. They took advantage of a quarterback who they knew was going to have to take a chance, and they were ready to pounce on him.
They bring in the extra tight end. First down at the 36. Robinson's all over that offense and brings him down.
Right call here by the coach in this situation. Keep running the football. Keep that clock moving. You have the lead. Just tell your quarterback to tell everybody on offense this. Hold on to the football and don't have a penalty where you could stop that clock.
Second down and 11. They'll run it here. And Vereen is stopped there after a pickup of about 2.
Well, when you know you can win the game, but just running the football, then you just run the football. Take no chances. Keep 2 hands around it at all times, and don't worry about the extra yard.
Vereen, the lone setback this time. All that animosity, all that hatred, all the buildup, and in the end, it was a win that was a one-sided affair.
Yeah, it was in all sides. Everything you looked at, they got out hit today. They weren't as physical. They were not smart on the field. Even the design of what they were trying to do, the managing of the game, that was wrong on the coaching side. Just one awful effort.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.